Hi everyone, this presentation is about stakeholder management. We will touch on some main points around stakeholder management process, such as what's stakeholder, who is the stakeholder, and why to manage a stakeholder. So before moving on to details, let's get started with understanding what the stakeholder is. A stakeholder is an individual, group, or organization who may affect, be affected by, or perceive itself to be affected by a decision, activity, or outcome of a project. It is important to know a stakeholder can be an internal or external person to the project boundaries. Stakeholders play a vital role in accomplishing a successful project outcome. You can't neglect them as it can work against you. If you manage them well, keep them engaged and well informed, they will help promote your project. There is one important thing to know about stakeholder management is that actually we do not manage the stakeholders as it sounds, we manage the expectations of the stakeholders. We can outline stakeholder management process mainly in 4 steps. First is identify stakeholder, second the plan stakeholder management, third one is the manage stakeholder engagement, and the fourth one is the controlling stakeholder engagement, which also means developing a strategy for engaging stakeholders and managing the expectations. The first process is identify stakeholders. Here we identify people or organization that could impact or be impacted by a decision, activity, or outcome of the project. We also analyze their interest, involvement, interdependencies, influence, and potential impact on the project success. Well, we identified the stakeholders. What's next? The next important thing is to classify the stakeholders. We should classify the stakeholders according to their potential impact on the overall project success. So there is one nice tool we can use to classify the stakeholders is power and interest grid. This power and interest grid helps us to classify the stakeholders. As you can see, the higher power and the higher interest on the right top corner is the one that we manage closely, or the other stakeholders according to their power and interest level should be classified, and the stakeholder management strategy should be defined accordingly. In this process, appropriate management strategies are developed to effectively engage stakeholders throughout the project lifecycle. This is done based on analysis of their interests, needs, and potential impact on the project success as defined at step 1. It is important to know that as the project progresses, membership of the stakeholder community and required level of engagement may change. Therefore, stakeholder management planning is an iterative process that is reviewed regularly and it should be changed as needed. This process deals with communicating and working with stakeholders to meet their needs and expectations and addressing any issues as they occur. This helps foster appropriate stakeholder engagement in project activities throughout the project lifecycle. Control stakeholder engagement step is a very important step in the process to be able to bring all added values to reality on overall stakeholder management efforts made in the first 3 steps. During this process, the overall stakeholder relationships are monitored. Strategies and plans for engaging stakeholders are also adjusted in order to maintain or increase the efficiency and effectiveness of stakeholder engagement activities as the project evolves and its environment changes.